The New York Knicks did a phenomenal job keeping their core roster together this summer. But one massive unresolved situation still looms large over the franchise. Miles McBride and the Knicks have not agreed on a contract extension just yet. The Denver Nuggets are currently dealing with the exact same headache with Peyton Watson. This unfolding situation in Denver is giving New York a perfect close-up view. If you want to understand the danger facing the Knicks, look out west. Denver is trapped in a brutal standoff with Watson over his next deal. The Nuggets matched an offer sheet for Spencer Jones, which paralyzed their financial flexibility. That move pushed Denver right up against the dreaded second apron. Because of that second apron reality, the Nuggets are completely blocked from completing any sign and trade deals right now. This puts the entire Watson negotiation on a permanent pause. Denver simply does not want to trigger those penalties. Now the Nuggets are facing a terrifying reality regarding Watson. He is heavily considering just picking up his qualifying offer for this upcoming season. If he accepts that offer, he will instantly become an unrestricted free agent next year. If Watson goes that route, Denver would completely lose their leverage. They would be forced to either trade him before the deadline or risk losing him for nothing. That exact nightmare scenario is staring the Knicks right in the face. If McBride enters this upcoming season without signing a new deal, the pressure will skyrocket. The Knicks might be forced to consider trading their talented guard before the trade deadline. Nobody wants to lose a crucial piece for nothing. This creates an incredibly tough spot for the New York front office. They will have to make a very tough decision by the trade deadline this season. Waiting too long could destroy their incredible depth and hurt their championship window. There is a very realistic world where the Knicks just let the contract come to its natural end. If they desperately want to keep McBride around for a title push this year, they might just eat the risk. Winning sometimes requires sacrifice. We actually saw this exact scenario play out perfectly in the 2025 campaign. The Boston Celtics wanted to keep veteran Al Horford around for their postseason push, despite his expiring deal. Boston valued immediate championship contention. The Celtics ended up losing Horford to the Golden State Warriors in free agency that following summer. Boston knew the risk but decided the immediate playoff impact was worth it. The Knicks could justify taking that exact same gamble. However, the absolute best possible outcome for everyone involved would be agreeing to an extension right now. Locking down McBride secures the bench unit and maintains the incredible culture in New York. The salary cap makes this hard. The Knicks are hovering dangerously close to that second apron line themselves. Triggering those penalties completely ruins a team ability to make future trades. Giving McBride a massive raise might simply not be in the cards mathematically. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the business of basketball, please make sure to like the video and subscribe so you never miss an update. We post new content constantly to keep you informed on everything happening around the league. So the New York front office has to answer 3 incredibly difficult questions right now. Do they pay the extra luxury tax money to keep McBride around for the foreseeable future? Do they trade him by the deadline to recoup draft capital? Or do they just let his deal expire and risk losing him for absolutely nothing like the Celtics did? If Watson picks up his qualifying offer out in Denver, the Nuggets will be asking themselves those exact same terrifying questions very soon. The Oklahoma City Thunder are actually the ones who put Denver in this terrible position. The Thunder offered Spencer Jones a 2-year, $12 million offer sheet. When Denver matched it, they completely ruined their own flexibility. Denver is absolutely terrified of overpaying Watson and crossing that second apron line. The new collective bargaining agreement was specifically designed to break up deep, expensive rosters. We are watching the real-time consequences now. Both the Nuggets and the Knicks are operating with this second apron terrifying their ownership groups. Keeping a deep roster together is harder than ever before in NBA history. Both franchises could lose key pieces because of these rules. Let us look deeper into what makes McBride so valuable to this New York roster. He brings relentless point-of-attack defense and incredible energy every single time he steps on the court. He spaces the floor perfectly for his teammates. Replacing that kind of two-way production on a budget is nearly impossible in today's market. Every single contending team is searching for reliable backup guards who can defend and hit open shots. McBride fits that mold perfectly right now. Watson provides a very similar value for the Nuggets out west. He is a versatile forward who can defend multiple positions and finish around the rim. Young wings with elite defensive instincts are incredibly expensive to acquire in trades. If Denver loses Watson, their bench depth takes a massive hit. If New York loses McBride, their perimeter defense takes a massive hit. The parallels between these two contract standoffs are truly striking. When you analyze the entire league, New York could theoretically try to find a cheaper replacement in the draft or through minimum contracts, but relying on unproven rookies or aging veterans during a championship window is a massive gamble. Continuity is truly everything. The Players Association fought hard for this new financial system to increase parity across the league. They wanted to prevent a few rich teams from hoarding all the talented role players. The McBride and Watson situations prove it works. General managers are now forced to make agonizing choices about their bench rotation. You can easily pay your top superstars, but paying your elite role players requires massive sacrifice. Someone always gets squeezed out in the end. The next few weeks will be absolutely critical for the New York Knicks. Every single day that passes without an extension for McBride increases the anxiety around the organization. The front office is playing a dangerous game of chicken. Watching how the Denver Nuggets handle the Peyton Watson drama will give New York a clear roadmap. If Denver panics and trades Watson, we might see the Knicks do the exact same thing with McBride. The entire league is watching closely. Basketball is a business first and foremost. Players want to secure their financial future, and teams want to maintain their flexibility. Finding a compromise that satisfies both sides is the hardest job for any general manager right now. We will continue to monitor both of these situations as training camp approaches. The decisions made in the coming weeks will directly impact the championship race this season. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.